Regarding the title this year's conference, Is the State Under Deconstruction? How do you see the role of state in modern diplomacy, especially in resolving a crisis?
Well, the state has a somewhat different role than earlier because there are so many other actors when international relations are concerned. So, among other things, we had here at this forum some kind of deliberations also whether old-fashioned diplomacy is necessary or not, having in mind all the other ways of communication, including the kind of communication here at this forum. I personally believe that as long as human beings will be around, personal diplomacy will remain, because you need to have a chemistry. You need to be able to touch the other person in order, not necessarily physically to touch, in order to have a full communication. So obviously there are many different means and there are very different diplomacies, not only ministries of foreign affairs, but there is parliamentary diplomacy, there is economic diplomacy, there is civic diplomacy, very important. And I have to remind you once again that this forum was organized by 3 civil society organizations and I think contributed a lot to diplomatic communication as well.
Is the Balkans on the road from conflict zone to security community?
I think the Balkans is definitely on the road to security community. We have ways of cooperation among very different actors, including the intelligence, the security services, the way one could not dream about that will ever happen, and especially not after the 90s. Of course, a lot has to be done. But I do believe that we are toward creation of a security community, and the fact that Serbia, together with Switzerland, will have a kind of almost joint chairmanship of the OSCE 2014 and 2015, I believe will contribute to that.
What are your impressions on Third Belgrade Security Forum?
I'm very, very happy. I think we managed, and it's not what I think, it's what I hear, what others think. People are saying this was much better than last year, and the last year one was better than the first. Of course, this is also a huge responsibility, because what would mean that every year it has to be much, much better? Is the sky the limit? Of course the sky is the limit in one way, but on the other hand, of course there are always limits. I think it was very important that we heard some new ideas, that we saw a readiness among many people, not only to think but also to act in favor of our common European future.
And what are your plans for the next Belgrade Security Forum?
I already have some plans. I was already thinking of some topics, but that still needs more deliberation, although the 3 main organizers had a short time to discuss it today. So let's keep it for the time being among ourselves, but I'm sure that it will be an exciting topic.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.